The Yankees and Red Sox will meet for the second time this season, and I'll tell you why this is an absolutely critical series for the Red Sox. Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Red Sox and Major League Baseball. Yankees and Red Sox will meet at Fenway Park for 4 games. The second time this season the two teams have met, and this is an absolutely critical series for the Red Sox. They really need to win at least 3 out of the 4 games in this series. They will play a doubleheader on Saturday to make up a rainout from back in April. Sox need to get 3 or 4 in this series to put any kind of dent in the Yankees' lead. Right now, they trail the Yankees by 7.5 games in the American League East. And maybe their focus right now isn't on catching the Yankees and getting into first place. It might just be trying to hang in that wild card race. But the Sox need some momentum, and they need it quick. They just came off an awful road trip to Seattle and Oakland. 2-5 on the trip. They got swept in Oakland. They scored basically no runs on the trip. And now going into the Yankee series, they're most likely going to be without Dustin Pedroia and even possibly Will Middlebrooks, who's battling a hamstring injury. We're not really sure if we're going to see those players in the lineup this weekend. And if we don't, the Red Sox are in big trouble going into this series with the Yankees. They are going to need their starting pitching, which has been very good the last few weeks, to shut the Yankees down and keep them in games. They're going to have to play a lot of low-scoring games this weekend. But you know, it's tough to hold the Yankees down in a 4-game series. We saw what happened back in April. Sox had a 9-0 lead in one of the games in that series, and the Yankees came back with a deluge and just obliterated the Red Sox, 15-9. They've only played 2 games this year. As I mentioned, they had a rainout, and the Yankees won them both. Sox need to start establishing some positive momentum, and right now. They thought they were going to get it on that last road trip. They figured they'd go out west, win at least 4 games, come back home, bring the Yankees to town, and then really start their season in motion, get going and get hot into the All-Star break, and then pick it up in the second half and see where they are. But right now they're stumbling. The only thing they have going for them right now, the Red Sox, is their starting pitching. It's been very good, and it'll be Beckett, Lester, Dubront, and Franklin Morales in this series, not necessarily in that order. They'll see every Yankee pitcher except David Phelps, but they won't see Andy Pettitte and CC Sabathia, who are both on the DL. So the Red Sox, even though they're going to be limited offensively, they need to step it up, and they need to take care of business against a beleaguered and right now injured Yankee pitching staff that's had its own problems. You know, the Yanks went into Tampa, lost 2 out of 3, so they haven't exactly been playing great baseball. Even though the Sox are undermanned, they must win 3 this weekend. I'm not sure they can do it, but that's got to be their goal going into this series, because if they don't do it, it could be looking at a long July and rest of the summer as the Yankees will pull further and further away. So what do you guys think? You know, the Yankees are on cruise control right now. The Sox are really struggling. How do you see things unfolding this weekend, and do you think it's as important to the Red Sox as I do? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.